All right, so the former CEO of Eskom, Andre de Ruyter, has written that tell-all book to mixed reviews and, of course, some controversy after the book was released publicly. It went viral. The publishers are very alarmed about that. And we are hoping to be joined very shortly by political analyst Dr. Ebrahim Harvey, who says that the book represents the most scathing account of chronic corruption, sabotage and incompetence that has ever been published in the history of Eskom.
I mean, no one has done what Andre de Ruyter has done since Eskom was formed, Andre de Ruyter decided after that, in the way in which he left the utility, that he needed, in objective terms, to come clear with what his own experiences were at Eskom, in the interest of the future of Eskom and especially the public. You've seen we've gone through the worst devastating load-shedding crisis ever in the entire history of Eskom. It's the clear truth that not a single day did you have load shedding. From 1948 to 1994, with the Nationalist Party, when Eskom was voted among the best, electricity utilities in the world, winning the 2001 prize, and look what has happened to Eskom when from 1998 the ANC changes from a public utility to a state-owned enterprise, and you can see the steady, terrific decline of Eskom.
Yeah.
So obviously this is highly politicized. Electricity and Eskom is highly, never before in South African history has Eskom since it was formed been so highly politicized. And the ANC, you can see, in fact, if you read the Zondo Commissioner Inquiry report, I mean, the ANC on every single page regarding Eskom investigation, you see the name of the ANC. It's inseparably interwoven today, the name of the ANC with the horrible decline of the Eskom, including this worst ever. Andre de Ruyter, I don't believe, is naive in what he said in that book, because now he's open to critical scrutiny. He's open also to legal action. So you think that he would put pen to paper and, especially at a moment like this, publish that book when we're experiencing the worst load-shedding crisis in post-apartheid South Africa and even earlier? Yeah. Andre de Ruyter is able to and will deal with this matter should it ever go to court. I don't think the man is naive to have said what he did. And if you look at the media, and in particular look at News 24's Eskom files, I believe that Andre de Ruyter did a lot of research before he penned that book, and that he's able to defend what he claimed in that book. There is any study of the SOEs from the 1990s, you will see a twin inseparable combination between monumental incompetence, corruption, maladministration, sabotage. You see what is happening today. I think the Ruyter underplayed, deliberately not to spread panic amongst the public, the extent to which sabotage conscious was taking place in Eskom. Conscious sabotage, which is largely why I seem to be sitting with this load-shedding crisis of today. Every SOE, Transnet, Denel, post office, every single thing, everything the ANC has touched with the SOEs is an indescribable mess today. There's no denying. And the worst of all, because of the nature of electricity, it's not like Denel or something else. Electricity, in fact, in the final analysis, is probably the most important basic service that people, look what it has done to black small business and the working class in the townships. It's an untold mess. And what people are now moving into winter, look what is happening. And even with the new electricity minister that's come on board, what has he done?
Yeah,
he's done basically nothing.
This is something that I think we all are feeling very acutely as South Africans. Dr. Ebrahim Harvey, a political analyst.